What is up, everyone? Thanks for coming to check me out. Clicking the link, whatever you did, I appreciate it. Listen, I've got 2 knives that I made here in my shop that I wasn't happy with. So they have made their way to my kitchen. Functionally, there's nothing wrong with them. It was literally just cosmetic. If you can see, I made these micarta handles, and there's just some blemishes on them that I was trying out some new material, trying to do some new things, and I messed it up. So, while I should be spending my time cleaning my shop, instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna torture test one of these. I think I'm going to do the 6-inch blade right there. This is 1095 steel. It has been acid etched, which is why it's dark like that. I don't expect this acid etching to stand up to the test I'm gonna put it through. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see how it does. Now, while we are doing these testing, I'm not going to sharpen this at all. What I may do, I haven't decided yet, I may use a strop and just strop it out as we go. If you've bought one of my knives before, you'll know this is kind of what I recommend to do, kind of on a use-by-use basis. And basically all it does is you've got that point, that edge comes up to an apex. And what happens eventually is that apex will kind of fold over itself. So what that stropping does is just get that burr, removes the burr and gets it back to straight up, so you don't have to actually remove material and actually sharpen it. Just so we know what we're starting out with, this thing is just scary sharp. I mean, if I can do it right, it'll S-cut, it'll push cut without any problem all over. So I mean, this thing is scary sharp. Let's see if it holds up doing shit that it has no business doing. What should we start with? We cut paper. That's lame, everybody does that. I say, let's go outside and cut some water bottles up. Just a second. All right, so we are now outside. This is where I do, you can't see it, but this is where I do all my grinding and whatnot. All the metal stuff, don't have metal shavings all over the inside of my garage. I've got, again, the 6-inch chef's knife, 1095, carbon steel, scary, ridiculously scary sharp blade. I've got 4 water bottles here. I've never actually done this. I've only ever done it with 1. But I'm like, I bet I can make through 4, right? You know? Without further ado, let's give this a go. Just gonna come at it like that. Well, waste not, want not, but that didn't seem to be a problem at all. On to the next test. All right, we are back. That went better than I expected, honestly. So now, I'm actually putting gloves on. I don't know why I'm putting 2 on, but I'm at least putting 1 on, because this knife was absolutely not designed to do this kind of work. And I figure this will make it a little bit less likely to slip out of my hand. But I'm just gonna go to town on this 2x3 and make sure it's in there right. Let's see what we can do to this thing. Then we'll check the edge retention and see if the thing's still sharp. Well, all right, so we didn't make it cutting through before it split. That's pretty damn solid. Now, Let's see how we're looking. It literally didn't touch that edge. Oh God, didn't make a difference. That'll just, let me see if that's on that camera or not. Get big. Did not. Still S cut. Push cut's a little. It's not really wanting to push cut. I mean, there's not. I know you can't see this as well as I can, but I'm not even feeling a burr rolling on either side of that. No nicks, no nothing. Straight through. I bet if we strap this thing up just a little bit. See if we got that push cut back. Right back. Push cutting, no problem. Of course, slicing through, no problem. Yes, I'm making a mess. Yes, I'm gonna have to clean all this shit up, but thus far, I'm impressed. I feel good about this. On to the next one. Let's do it. All right, we are back. I only have one camera angle going for this. I couldn't figure out how to set up the other one, so I said, screw it. I went this morning and spent a whole whopping $6 on this 5/8 inch rope from Home Depot. I'm gonna try to speed cut it. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I've never done this before. I feel like maybe I should go at a downward angle. Maybe that'll be a little safer. So if I do throw the knife on accident, it's going down. I'm gonna put my glove back on for this. Just so you know, I have not sharpened this. All I did was that little bit of stropping you just saw a couple seconds ago. Let's give this a shot. Lower that a little bit. Fingers crossed I don't throw the knife. Ooh, you know what? Let's get this thing out of the way. One less thing for me to hit myself on. If I'm honest, I just didn't feel like moving the lights. That's why I didn't go to a bigger, where I had a little bit more room. All right, let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's gnarly. This is more fun than I expected to have. Oh, shit. Well, there it went. Ah. That one didn't go. Let's try this again. Oh, that one went. Well, here we are. That's, you know, if I'm honest, the outer bit of it frayed, but I think that's normal. But the actual inside rope, I don't know what this is. That's a clean cut. On to the next one. Back at it. So the rope we just cut was a synthetic rope. This is actually a natural fiber rope, which should be a little bit more tough. I don't have any doubt that it's gonna speed cut right through it. Honestly, as easy as that was, I don't think this is gonna have any issue. I may have issues with how tight that thing's wound. Like I can't get it to, it doesn't want to stay down, but screw it, let's do it. Ooh, that one didn't go. That might be my fault. There we go. One more for good measure. One more for good measure. All right, so with this, I did, again, go back and strop the knife, just like we did before. No sharpening or anything, just the leather strop. It did make it through. I've got 3 solid pieces here. This one was more hard. This one was more difficult. I don't know if it was because I can't keep this thing from moving. We are back. What I'm going to do now, I've not stropped this since I just had this hanging from the ceiling there, because I'm just gonna do as much harm as I can about now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this rope, I'm gonna cut it, I think 50 times, call it 50. See what that does to this edge. Honestly, I don't think it's really gonna touch it. Then I will get some paper again, go through it and see what it does. Get to see a good look through. Yeah, I still don't see. I guess I could see a few little spots where there's a little bit of a burr built up that the strop would take right off. But other than that, we're all good. So let's get to cutting this thing. That's 50. I cut most of those right in that area right there. Listen, my technique sucks, I acknowledge that. I finally realized about halfway through what I was trying to do is I was trying to push through the rope, which, actually I'll do 2 more. You push through, it doesn't want to go. Just the tiniest, it's the tiniest little slide forward is all it takes, and it just grabs it. There's 5 more, so that's 55. Let's see how this thing does. I'm gonna have a mess here to clean up. This is fresh, no strap. I'm just gonna take it real nice and slow. See if it catches. There's just a hair of a catch. You can see that right there. I'll try to do it in front of this camera and see if it picks it up. Hey, don't blow. There. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can feel it jump a little bit right in the area I was cutting, but it's nothing too serious. Get the strap out. I'm gonna go to this coarser side. Just really get into it a little bit. Flip it on over. Let's see how we did. Yeah, that took that right away. So I had just the slightest little catch. And that's, now I'll say, probably use a little bit more. There. I mean, S cuts, effortless. Well, this thing's holding up. I'm This is one of those things where, like, I've learned to do this. I've learned to make these things. I've enjoyed it. I've learned to make them pretty well, I think. If I do have some problems, it's some of the aesthetic stuff. Like I said, with these handles, it didn't come out, and that was it was a trial like anything else. But these blades are just something else. I mean, this is stuff that kitchen knives aren't meant to do. They aren't designed to do this. You know, this thing has a 15 degree bevel on it. Which, to put it in perspective, if I were making a chopper, which is something like that 2x3, that's something you would use that for, like a camp knife, I would put a 30 degree bevel on it. My everyday carry knives, like this one, over there, it has a 25 degree bevel on it. And so basically what that is that higher degree bevel allows us to take more punishment. It doesn't roll that edge because it's not quite as fine. It doesn't get as sharp as a 15 degree bevel. Obviously everything comes with gives and takes, but it also will hold an edge a lot longer, is a lot more sturdy than something like this. It's meant to go through mostly soft stuff. I mean, most people don't use these. This isn't the kind of knife you use to cut through bone typically, but you know, veggies, fruits, prep stuff, onions, garlic, things of that nature, things that aren't really going to tear it up too bad. And for it to make it through with nothing more than a couple strops, I feel pretty good about it. So I'm going to end this here now, honestly, just because I'm tired of making it and I don't feel like doing it anymore. But I am going to take a camera with me out to the back 40 back here and put it through some kind of bush tasks. I will record it. I'm not going to get any audio, not any good audio anyway, because carrying around a mic and an audio recorder doesn't sound like fun. But we'll call this some B-roll for after this is done. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it. Hit me up on the socials. Watch the socials for all the new shit that's coming out, all the new maker shit, so you can get your hands on one. I appreciate it. Later on.